As the San Diego summer wears on, the number of homes for sale continues to increase. What's going on out there? I'll give it to you from my perspective over the next few minutes, so stick around for that. Today is August 22nd, 2024, and you're watching my favorite show, San Diego Market Watch. If you're new to this channel, please give us a like, subscribe so you don't miss any of these updates. We bring you this program each and every week, and many updates in between, so you don't want to miss any of those. So let's get right into what's happening here in San Diego County. All right, looking at the number of homes for sale, that has increased again for the third week in a row after plateauing for several weeks. This really only represents a 67 unit increase countywide, but when you look at what's happened over the last 3 months, obviously a fairly significant increase in the number of homes for sale, and that puts more pressure on sellers. Why? Because the number of pending sales has remained very, very flat over the last 3 months. We have had a couple of spikes here and there, but by and large, we have stayed above right about 450 pending units each and every week, except for right here in early July. And now look at this. We dropped down quite a bit from last week to this week in terms of pending sales. New listings also down, but pending sales down more, thus the 67 unit increase in the number of homes for sale. And this is the first week that we have been post-NAR settlement, the giant shakeup that the media has been telling you about. And yes, it is a change in the real estate industry, but does it really change anything with regard to market dynamics? That really remains to be seen, and in my opinion, probably not. It is going to make things more challenging for buyers, at least in the short term, because now buyer's agent does not know going in necessarily what they're going to be paid or if they're going to be paid through the seller's proceeds, which has been the custom in real estate for decades. More than, I mean, it's been customary for decades, even before the MLS. And now you have a situation where buyers pretty much have to negotiate with their own agent as to what that agent's going to get paid. And then going into a property, if the seller's not paying, then the buyer has to figure out, how do we build that into the loan? How do we come out of pocket? How do we negotiate with the seller to try and get our agent paid? And do buyer's agents deserve to get paid? 100%. A good buyer's agent works hard for their buyers, and they save their buyers time and money. I know this because I have been doing it for 20 years, and I know that I can do it way, way better than somebody that doesn't know what they're doing. So do I deserve to get paid more than, for instance, a brand new discount agent who has not done hundreds of transactions? Yes, I believe I do. And I believe I will, because I have a proven track record of helping buyers save time and money and representing them in a way that they need to be represented. Anyway, spinning off into NAR land here, but that is something that's going on, and it's a change for sellers too. And we have a video about why sellers would want to compensate a buyer's agent versus making them figure it out on their own. There are a lot of reasons. Check out the video, and we'll put a link to that in the description, probably. Maybe, yes, we'll put a link in the description to that video for sellers. All right, so enough pontificating about that, but it is a big change that's happening right now. It's a part of what's going on in San Diego real estate this week. Is it the reason that pending sales declined? Probably not. I think it's the summer doldrums. However, pending sales declining is a bit of a concern given the fact that rates have come down significantly over the past couple of weeks. In the past, when we have seen rates come down even just a little bit, pending sales bounce up really, really quickly. They respond to the rates. The market has been very rate sensitive. However, over the last couple of weeks, that has not been the case. A lot of people are going to say that proves it. The sky is falling. It's been the biggest bubble expansion since 2008, etc. But, nobody really knows, okay? What we do know is that last summer, very few homes were selling, very few homes were on the market. This summer, more homes are selling and more homes are on the market. And with more homes on the market, sellers need to be more competitive on pricing. And if things get a little bit more competitive for sellers, you can bet that buyers agents are not going to have to worry whether the seller's compensating or not. I can tell you back in 2009 and 10, sellers were falling all over themselves to compensate buyers agents, offering 3% or more. New home construction in many cases was offering 5% back in 2009. So when things get tough for sellers, buyers agent compensation has historically gone up and will again. So things have changed, but market forces are market forces, and they're going to dictate what happens next. So, all right. We talked about median price, I believe, last week, but I'll point it out again. We got a little cone thing going on here. We went up, and then from June to July, we went down. So it went up and it went down, and I believe over the next couple of months we're going to see flat or down. Again, I'm not saying the sky's falling here, but I am saying if you're a seller, you need to pay attention to what's going on with inventory, with the number of pending sales, which equals buyer demand, and with median price, because peak pricing for 2024 may already be in the rearview mirror. Nobody really knows. Again, things could just turn around tomorrow. A bunch of buyers could show up and say, hey, rates are good enough, I'm going to start moving. But also these lower rates could encourage more people to list. So a lot of different things going on right now. And I probably talked longer than I usually do, but there's more going on. So with that, I will say, have a great rest of your week. Enjoy your weekend. Get out there and enjoy some of that San Diego sunshine. It's going to be warm for the next few weeks, and then we're going to be heading into fall when things get really, no, it's not going to get that cold. It will be bitterly cool in November and December and January and February. So, enjoy that warm weather now, because it's going to cool off and yada, yada, yada. Anyway, that's what's going on. We'll talk to you again soon. Thanks for watching. Remember to like, share, subscribe, and comment, and we'll see you later.